All right, the fine tuning video did really well, and I want to follow up with that because you'll see how I'm using it in there's a few places I'm actually using it. I'll show another place in a moment too. But basically, when I'm done recording a video, I get this transcript file. Let me go grab it. And this file has the timeline and everything. So what I do is I click on this link here to open up the form, and I paste that into there. And so what this is going to do is take the prompt I have and use that to make a Google Doc. There's so many ways to do this, one little thing at a time. So I click submit and let that run. Now while that's running, I'll show you that it basically says, hey, this is your prompt, use my voice. I'll show you in a moment. Do these things, keep this format in mind. And you'll see that I use the credentials to connect with this guy. Okay, that caught me for a moment. So then I use this guy to do that prompt. Now, this is not my voice. What I do then, because that's a different job and it's a different model, so I leave my model out of it, right? So then what I do is take the output of now. This Google Doc is where I'm going to save it, okay? But what I do, and I don't know a better way to do this in N8N, is this is stupid. I just basically go get the Google Doc and I replace it with blank. So it's just blank and empty. Now, what this guy did was it did what that prompt said, and then it passes it to this guy. Now they're both using the same ChatGPT system, and this is obviously OpenAI, same thing. And then this agent says, okay, this is coming in, use your tool to go do something, and it just says write it in the voice of the author. And the reason I did it this way is because at first my model was a little bit too weird at dealing with some of the basic stuff, and then when I finally pushed it to here, it was better. So this guy then uses the particular voice model to get that work done. Now that tool, let me see if I could find that. Here we go. So that model that it's using will use this particular model to make all that happen. And I set these things to give me more space to do stuff and lower the sampling so it will reduce its creativity. And then finally, in this one I don't really have working that well, but it's supposed to make a tweet, but it's always too long, so I gotta fix that. And then I push out that to the Google Doc that I've emptied out for that moment. And then once it's done, I do nothing fancy. It's just getting stuff done, but I just go here and click and can get to that particular output. Even this I want to fix where I would space these out better. I just gotta go think how to do that and make it happen. But it's always hard to make your stuff awesome and perfect or whatever, but it gets there. But that's a nice little flow. I could do more to automate it and whatnot, but just want to let you see how I'm still using that particular fine-tuning voice. Now, I was going to show you here because you can do things in OpenWebUI when I use that particular OpenAI token as my OpenWebUI token. I then can, when I start a new chat, see that in the list. So that is just a nice, easy way to get going so I can use that particular style in other ways quickly. And OpenWebUI is better than N8N when I just want to do RAG stuff or quick chats like this and I don't have to build anything. It could do most of that other stuff, and I'm going to try anything LLM soon too, but it could do most of that stuff you saw a moment ago, I think, but maybe it would be hard to pull all the pieces together. The right tool for the job. All right, that's it.